gotta sit your ass over there.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
She said konnichiwa.
Ni hao. Ni hao. Oh, ni hao.
I think we've had too much coffee.
Well, she has.
Well, me.
I'm lit off of last night's ginger beer. Because,
Oh, you thought?
Oh, look at him. Look at him. I wish I could show y'all my dog because let me tell you something. The last thing we just recorded, Bentley done knocked over my shit, fell in my eye, and everything, made a fool out of me. No. No. But we're back at Queer and Cool. Yeah.
Bree and Taleya in the building.
Always.
And today's topic is friends with benefits. How many friends with benefits that coochie bitch?
Girl, in the past, girl, I don't want to talk about it. I have, in the past, I had a lot of friends with benefits in the past. Currently, I have no benefits, as y'all know. Y'all already know.
We already know Tumbleweed.
Yeah, right. My nickname is now Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed, okay?
Okay, I had the time of my life with my rose last night.
You found the charger!
I found the charger. I did the combo. I did the dildo and rose combo.
Damn, bitch! She said a double whammy. Woo!
Oh my god. The people at the top of the mountain's gonna hurt me. T. I don't even know if I need a friends with benefits right now because if they not hitting it like the way I just did,
don't desensitize your motherfucking coochie,
girl.
Right? Because by the time you find your boo, that bitch ain't gonna be able to satisfy your ass because she ain't doing the rose effect.
That's gonna be hell on earth, girl.
But you're gonna be like,
I'm like,
go get the fucking
go get
rose.
Go get it, mamas. Go get it, mamas.
Oh my god.
Because I'm not losing this. I'm not losing myself.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I want to say like I've had friends with benefits. I've had friends with benefits, but then I'm that type that like I know you like me and you're my friend, and then like I can like flirt with you, but then I'll be like, bye. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like I won't say that I've gone there and like fully entertained like a friend with benefit like that. Like I can't. Have they tried talking to me at some point? I've had some that it's till this day like we're cool as fuck.
Right. Okay.
But
so you still have some friends that were in the past that were friends with benefits.
Yeah, not even that because we didn't even fucking fuck. So it was like we were just like in a talking stage, or we kind of showed some interest in one another, and then
you trying to get your food.
Get him my croissant. Bentley, you and these bloopers. Oh shit, this isn't my croissant. It's my banana bread. I don't even want that shit no more. But yeah, no. But actually, you know what? Let me rewind it back. Yes, I had one recently. Oh, this year. Was it this year? No, last year.
Bring my water, y'all. It's coming to her. It's coming to her.
Last year, yeah. So we didn't. Okay. So we said we didn't want anything. Mm-hmm. We were just gonna be friends. But then eventually,
y'all bumped coochies.
We did what we did, and. Yeah, I just started liking her.
Okay, so it was you.
Yeah, I started liking her more, but then again, like she would entertain the shit. Mm-hmm. So then it was just like, okay, like we know we're friends, we know we don't want nothing else, but then like you're entertaining me, but then you get mad at me if I fucking like slightly like you. So then at that point, it's just like, why are you doing this? So did you like me or did you not? Or you're just some fucking sicko in the head.
Right, I was about to say, it sounds like she's a little up here.
But yeah, no. But the thing is that everything that I did with that person was fucking fire. Like, we could go out anywhere. We did certain things. Like, whatever. The chemistry was there. And, like, everybody would be like, what are you guys, like, are you guys dating? No, we're not. Like, we're friends. So that's how you know that chemistry had one.
Tick tock, tick tock,
2
tick
days ago. I'm
tock.
just kidding.
Well, actually,
No.
speaking of 2 days ago, someone recently reached out to me and expressed that they miss me. They're in a relationship with a man, and I was the only girl she's ever messed with.
Oh, this is interesting.
And I feel like she was in the past a friend with benefits. We were friends.
Yeah.
We had the benefits.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. We wasn't like going on dates and stuff. We literally were just like sexually involved. I feel like that was a friend with benefits.
Yeah.
I also have had other friends that I've had sex with that were just like, we just know this is all it was going to be.
How do you do that? That's a good question, like to ask. Like, how do you do that?
Well,
like, how? Because I would find it so hard to fuck somebody and then be their friend. Like, because
it's not hard for me.
Bitch, you ruthless.
It's not, and you would think it would be me. You would think I would think it would be you, and that it would be hard for me because my emotions are so in touch. But see, the only thing is, I'm emotional when my emotions are intact and involved with somebody. And I think because I really look at this person as a friend, but they just happen to be attractive, and I just might want to, clap their cheeks. Then
that is it mind blows me though, like how people are so capable of doing that shit. Because I think it's because
I can be sexually attracted to somebody, but not want to be with them, like actually be with them. But hold on, y'all, we're gonna pick back up. I can find someone sexually attractive and not really want to be with them, and because they're my friend, I already know how they are. Like, I might already know how they are. I might know how they handle conflicts, or I might have seen them in past relationships. It really depends how long we've been friends.
Gotcha.
A good amount of people that and I don't even know if I'm honestly will consider myself friends with them anymore. Not because of anything else, but like some people we've outgrown each other, or they're in relationships where they don't feel comfortable being friends with me.
That coochie don't get wet.
Because that has happened. That has been an issue. And also, I also, at this point in my life, when I get in a relationship, I don't want those people too involved in my life, because I have had some people that have tried to sabotage my relationships that were my friends' benefits.
You see, that's
they're bitter.
I would be like,
yeah.
Are you gonna be okay the moment I get in a relationship?
Because I am.
We know that. We know that, bitch.
Like, okay, girl.
Are you gonna be like, oh yeah, that's why Bree be sucking my motherfucking Yup. Little did you know.
Been there, why she called that.
That's why she called me bestie.
Like, you bitches are coming at my relationship with a pitchfork. Damn. No, that's happened to me. Like, that's dead ass happened to me. I remember 2 relationships where a friend who benefit from the past was like, oh, so what did you see in her that you didn't see in me? Like, I don't see the big difference. Well, first of all, Mama's. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Why are you comparing yourself? You can't compete where you don't compare. Because then when I tell them the truth, because first of all, now I'm offended, because why are you coming at my shorty?
Yeah.
Why you coming at my shorty? We're connected. Like,
just because they're jelly beans.
You're jealous and you're bitter. You're bitter. You're bitter.
This is why you gotta be careful with that whole friends and benefits.
That's why I have not enrolled myself in it this year.
No, bitch.
The year is still fresh.
No, we're not registering it. I'm not renewing my membership. To register herself there. Okay?
I'm not renewing my membership for friends with benefits.
Y'all gotta cut to me first. I'm like, bitch, what's up?
Right. I can't do it.
I'm like, are you broken?
Yeah, right.
Or are you not?
And I'm starting to be specific with the people I have sex with too. Like energy, all that. Don't be coming up in here with your mad ass energy. Like, I'm sensitive.
Then you gonna wake up
and here's my thing. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my partner. I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with this. This is not in the fine print on the pond. This is not. Yeah. This is not. So I'm not doing it, because it's always unbalanced. It's always I haven't yet to meet a balanced friends with benefits.
So in your perfect world, what would
I wish it was perfect.
In your perfect world, what would a friends with benefits situation look like? Like, what would be the perfect situation for you?
I think it would be someone that I'm not too close with. Number one, because that was the mistake I made in the past.
Okay.
That I was super close with people that when we stopped being friends, it almost felt like a breakup. And not because I cared about them more than a friend, but just like, I do value my friendships.
Yeah,
I really do. Like, if you have literally met my mother, you've been in my life, like your support. Yeah, like there's some access I give to people that I'm close with. So it is hard when I lose a friend that's like that close to me and that was that close in my world because we crossed. I'm not going to say a boundary because that's an agreement between two people.
Correct.
But because we know we shouldn't have done that, and now someone might like each other, like someone else more than the other person likes them, and that usually has been the case for me.
So
in the perfect world, it would be I'm not that close with somebody.
Yeah.
Like we're like it won't feel like it won't really affect me if we like just stop talking. To be honest. Someone who also is very communicative that they have like if they have sex with other people so that way I can go get tested and all those things in a reasonable time and fashion, or just be more protective when we're having sex. Like, okay, like if you are out here really doing a lot, like I'm not eating your coochie. I'm not eating your coochie. I'm not gonna do mamas.
Yeah, no.
Bring your rose. Bring your rose.
So then my question is, with these people that you have had, well, no, let me reverse it back. If you were to ever be in that friends with benefits situation, and then let's say that friend gets a boo, and then you get a boo, and then you all come together, how is that energy? Like, and have you been put in that situation?
And that's why I said in my perfect world we want to be that close.
I'm enjoying this shit.
Yes, girl. Yes, this has happened because first of all, some of my friends with benefits, like a small amount, were exes that I became friends with, and then we got to that beneficial part, but we knew we didn't want to be with her because I'm like, oh yeah, bitch, you remember when I cussed you out because your ass was doing dumb shit in Wynwood?
Wynwood gets us in trouble, bitch.
Wynwood, man.
I hate
y'all know how I feel about Orlando too. The both of them. Like nope. So that has been some, and they would never get, I would never have them in the same idiots. I would never have them in the same vicinity, but it has happened. I have dated somebody and I was still close with another friend. Yeah. And I didn't want to lose our friendship. And it's not because of anything. It's not because I had sex with them or anything. I just didn't want to lose that friendship.
Did you make that person you were talking to aware that you fucked around?
Yes.
Oh, damn, did you do that?
I did. And they respected the honesty.
Okay, good.
So they were like, okay, because you did, if you didn't tell me that and I found out, obviously, yes. So that's, because I've been there where I haven't, and then they found out. And now they don't trust me.
I found out with people in my motherfucking past that they lied to me. Like, oh, that's like my best friend. That's this, that's that. And then I found like pictures and videos of them.
What?
And I'm like,
you found the porn?
Not the porn. Oh, okay. Not the porno, but damn near kissing and videos. And I'm like, but
I would have busted through a wall. Like,
well, no, of course I'm like, I thought y'all were friends. So then that made me not trust that person. Like, I don't trust shit you say because I gave you the opportunity to motherfucking tell me.
Right. I gave you the platform.
So you ain't want to reciprocate that energy and be honest. And then guess what? My intuition told me I was right. And then I found what I found. And I'm like, damn.
See, no, I learned my lesson.
So be honest about that shit.
Yeah, I learned my lesson in my early 20s because that's when I was really doing this shit.
Yeah.
And I really upset my ex-girlfriend because she didn't know that I had sex with some of my friends that she had been around. So she was like, you got me looking the fuck stupid. Blah,
yeah.
blah. So why would you have me around people like you fuck?
So then my question is, did you not say something initially because you just didn't want there to be any tension, or because selfish. You was just being a little hoe?
I was being selfish. It was a sense of like, it was main character energy. Like, I know that I'm desired by so many people. It wasn't even like I wanted to fuck on this person still or anything. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm very monogamous. I don't look other people's ways. Like, I genuinely can say that I have never went out my way to step out of my relationship. I've only cheated when I've been cheated on, and now I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, bitch, I wish I would have fucking cheated.
Girl, a what?
I fucking wish I could have cheated. But you see, I couldn't. I couldn't find it in me.
It's in me.
So props to you cheaters.
It's on me.
Props to you
it's
cheaters.
On me. It's
not
on
even
me.
props to you guys. It's just
back then I definitely was cheating back. I was cheating back. But I don't even do that anymore now. At this point,
if you cheat on me now,
it's over.
Goodbye.
It's over. I'm not even attracted to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could admit I was selfish. I just wanted to be desired. I knew that, that if a person that I had sex with, I'm still friends with, would still find me attractive for sure and stuff like that. But nowadays, like, that's what I'm saying. I have a clean slate. My most recent relationship, I did not have that. I did not have friends with benefits around that person and all that, because I already learned my lesson, and I did express to her that I have had sex with people that I consider friends, but they're not close in my life. Like, they're just like, when I see you, like, oh, how you doing, blah blah.
If you like fuck, so they hella close, so you call them besties.
Yeah, like, and I'm not even gonna have them on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I do have a guy best friend that I had sex with in high school. And we all know I don't like men, so like that was different, and she didn't care about that. She's like, well, whatever, like that. I don't care about that because I'm not threatened by a man.
I've kissed friends, while we drunk.
Oh yeah, I kissed my best friend, like shit, yeah.
All y'all hoes know how to kiss, by the way. I've kissed friends,
I know that's right.
I've kissed friends, like I'd be lit and I'd be like, come here, bitch. Like, that's the most, but to get like hot and horny and ready, like, no, I can't.
I wasn't like, they wasn't a hot pocket. So it's tough. It's tough having friends with benefits that you still want to have close in your life, and then also have a relationship. Boundaries.
You're playing with fucking fire at that
You're playing with fire, and don't play with me.
No,
at this age, no. Because I had an ex that was still friends with their ex, and she told me, she explained to me, like, they're not really exes, that they did mess around before. It was more of a situationship, but they're just cool. And I was like, this is my face. I was like,
so what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do with that?
Because you gonna keep fucking him, or what?
Like, and it was a girl.
You gonna keep fucking her? Or
like,
what?
And she was like, oh no, we're just friends, blah blah. Like, we go to each other for advice. I'm like, no, I don't like this. This was your most recent situation. You're going to her advice about what? No. I was like, nah, I don't like this. I don't like this. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Like, the answer is no. And she would always be like, well, I told you that I'm cordial. I said, cordial is one thing.
Yeah.
I'm cordial with some of my exes too.
Being friends with some exes also is cool, but
your most recent, and you guys are calling each other and talking and talk, like, because if you're going to her about advice, that means you're going to her about us. Yeah. And this is your most recent relationship or situationship or bumping coochie shit.
Shit, look at me, my ex-boyfriend. Shout out to you. My ex-boyfriend, he blows me up about his shit. And I give him advice, and I have blown him up about that, and he'll give me great advice.
How long ago did y'all date?
We broke up. I think I spoke to you about him last time. We dated in total for 6.5 years. Okay. He just wasn't ready, to move on. So I was like, okay, I gotta move on.
And when did y'all break up?
We broke up in 2000. I think it was 14 or 15.
Oh yeah, this is a hot.
Yeah. So till this day, he could blow me up right now. I won't answer, but then I'll still hit him up, and I'll be like, "What's up?" And he'll be like, "Oh, this bitch driving me insane." And I'll be like, "Oh, let's talk about it. Like, we'll get down to it."
I'm cool with my ex-boyfriend too. We broke up. We broke up in 2012. Okay. And he's married, he has kids, and he comes to me about advice, and I just don't look at him like that.
And how long did you guys date?
Off and on for 2 years. Okay. But also we were young, and same thing. He wasn't ready. He wasn't a faithful guy. Yeah. We were and it just none of that phases me now. It's been almost 10. It's been over 10 years. There you go. So it's that's totally acceptable. I'm totally fine with that.
We're talking about these
the last
month or 2 weeks or whatever the fuck. Oh my god, we're just cool. No, you're not.
but she's calling you at like 11 o'clock at night.
No.
No, like this. There's just boundaries. Like so, even so with exes and with friends with benefits, there's just gotta be boundaries. Like, and it can get like I said, it can get really, really messy. And the biggest part is that I have yet to find someone where it is a balance of like, you know, how we both feel about each other, the communication, like the bitterness, all that stuff. I've been bitter before too. It's very rare.
Yeah.
It's very, very fucking rare. But the only reason I was bitter is because that person led me on.
There you go.
Because that's another thing that bitches need to be honest about. Like, don't be leading us on.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, okay, like, all right, like, we're keeping it here. You're saying, like, you know, I'm just not ready for a relationship. I really like you. I have some.
But then they start treating you like a girlfriend. They start doing things that a girlfriend like. So then that fucks with you because you're like, are we? Like, do you really like me? Or
you're
like,
buying me
like,
shoes.
What is
you're
it?
getting me roses. You want to take me out.
So that confused. I can see how it confuses people and how people can get pissed about that shit.
Right. So that happened, and then a few months later, like, you know, things started dying down with us having sex, and I saw that she got a relationship. And I'm like, y'all bitches need to stop lying, saying y'all not ready for a relationship when really y'all just not ready for us. I don't like that.
I'm not ready for a relationship because I'm just not ready for it. And
right.
Because I just either, like I said, want to keep my options open.
It's the people who say I'm not ready for a relationship and then get in one.
Yeah. That's
you can just tell me you don't see yourself in a relationship with me.
Yeah.
With me. Because look, I pulled that before, like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, and then I ended up in a relationship. Yeah. Oh, I thought you wasn't ready for a relationship. Oh, well, this person made me change my mind. No, really. I just didn't want to I just didn't want to be with you.
No, but you think I think people are honest because they don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, and same in the past. I was definitely one of those people who didn't want to hurt someone's feelings, who really was nothing but kind to me.
Correct.
Now I'm just straight up, no, I don't want a relationship. I don't really. So it's your choice.
Yeah.
If you want to stay around and kick it, but I don't want a relationship, and that's just where I stand, mamas. But there has been some women that I've said I just don't see myself with you.
Okay.
Like right now, like my phase right now overall is I don't want to be in a relationship. But there are times where okay, I'm ready for a relationship, but it might not be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just you know, like okay, I've been around. I see how you act. I see how you deal with conflicts. I see how you handle your money, or I see how if you're ambitious or not about a career. Like you know, after I get to see someone, I can tell someone like okay, like I
you
know
can tell who somebody's have fun with or somebody
right. Like we can trip together. But we can't, like,
we can't build together.
We can't build together.
So now, bitch, I feel like I'm interviewing you. Because you've definitely done this more than I have. So my thing is, okay, have you had those friends with benefits that have actually turned into a relationship? Have you ever been put into that? Or
think about that.
You were almost close to being that, but then you had to pull the plug, like, nah.
I think there was... God, I can't stand women sometimes.
Bree's like, I hate you, Taleya.
Because it brought me back to college. Yes, there was two girls. One of them, we did start as friends with benefits because I knew she had a boyfriend.
Oh, she was playing with fire. She was wanting to fucking carpet munch.
Girl, she was munching me. I ain't touched her for a year.
Hold up, wait, what?
She was fucking mean.
Bitch, how the fuck you ain't let her touch you? I mean, how you ain't touch her?
Because she's in a relationship and I didn't want to.
I'm sorry, I gotta be like,
man, I was a pillow princess. Did you see
Patrick Star?
Yup, just like that, wide open starfish.
Damn.
So my rule is. Was back then.
Yeah.
Like things have changed since then.
Yeah.
You know, the economy's different. My rule back then, at the time, was that with this girl, because I knew her situation was that I am not going to go down on you and do certain things because I feel like when I put my mouth there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little bit more connected with you. Like it was something about like giving head and getting that involved where I was like, it's gonna, I can't turn back on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she was coming over, she was bringing her dildo, giving me head, like girl, she was giving me the whole nine, like she was fucking the shit out of me.
There you go.
That shit was, girl, that shit was crazy.
She said, like it's flashback man.
Yeah.
That's not my card.
College was a time. College was a time. But she started liking me so much that it became I'm telling you, and I think it's because she was doing all that stuff to me. Like she was really enjoying it.
And I've been there before, like where the person is kind of like, I don't want to say standoffish, but they're a little more reserved with how they act. But I do the most, but that's because that's how I am.
Yes.
I'm just a giving ass person, and then it comes off as like, oh, this girl really fucking likes me.
Yes.
And people have to.
And she definitely was honest. Like she was like, I like you a lot.
Yeah.
And she was like, I like you a lot to the point where I'm like, I like you so much that I feel like I'm starting to love you, and I'm starting to fall out of love with my boyfriend. And first of all, the whole reason I feel like first off, she came for me. I didn't even come for her.
Yeah.
We met on a party bus. She wasn't even going to my school. Yeah, right. We met on a party bus. She ended up hitting me up. We ended up, I don't know if you used to go to Runway back then. That
bitch. The round.
Right, back when it was in the round. Girl. Salute.
Split in the middle, bitch. Cause bitch, yes.
Yup, she was like, you should pull up on me on Runway, blah, blah. I got you some drinks. I'm like, shit, all right.
Were you guys going to FIU?
I didn't. I went to St. Thomas. She wasn't in college.
Oh, okay.
She just was, but all her friends were in college at the time. And she was our age, but she wasn't like in school. She was friends with a bunch of people at my school and at FIU and whatever. So she was in the mix. You know, she was like 19. I was 19, like whatever. Damn. So she told me to pull up a Runway. I'm like, all right. So me and my homegirls pulled up, and yeah, like she was just on me and was
that's a thrilling feeling when you
have
somebody waiting for you somewhere and you pulling up with your friends like, yeah, bitch, and your friends be like,
okay. She was throwing it back on me. I was throwing it back on her. And next thing you know, like we exchanged numbers, and she was like, I'm feeling you, like I'm like, let's hang out. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we started hanging out. We only lived like 15 minutes from each other. She lived in Hollywood, and I was in NMB.
Terrible.
Girl.
That means I was going to be bumping
right.
daily.
She started coming over, and my friends would be over too sometimes. So we was genuinely friends first.
Yeah.
And my friends loved her. They was like, I don't know. I see the chemistry between y'all. And I'm like, I see it too. I don't know. And then, bam, one day, she came over, and she was like, can I just come over? It's just like, me and you. And I was like, yeah, because I was the type that, like, I would always have my friends around. Yeah. Being a scary bitch. And
of course, but that was your way of protecting yourself and not being alone with that person.
Because I just wasn't sure about her yet. There was something.
Bitch, you can't be trusting everybody.
There was something that wasn't clicking.
Yeah.
Clicking. I was like, something ain't right. This is too good.
Yeah.
This is too fucking good. Like,
who the fuck said
who are you? So she came over, she sat down, like, I'm like,
so
right. She's like, I haven't been 100% honest, and I need to be honest because I really like you. And I was like, honestly, I'm what? Like, we wasn't even doing anything. We wasn't kissing. We were just hanging out. She's like, but we know that there's something there for you. And she said, and I'm not even want to do this because, like, honestly, like, I look at girls and I'm attracted to them, but I'm not like wanting to like really, really go past that.
Yeah.
She said, but I really respect you, you know? And I was like, okay, get to the point. Like, what you getting sent to Iraq? Like, what's going on? She was like, I have a boyfriend. Right, I'm like,
okay.
I was like, okay. So, you know, my ego was a little hurt, but I was like, okay, but mind you, we only had been hanging out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But in the
Right.
gay community,
Right, it's a long
2
time.
weeks could
And
be
2 weeks
years.
consistently too. So we're connected now.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm not sure why that it hasn't came up in conversation because of how you pressed me and stuff, but also like, all right, whatever, like I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. And I was like, so why are you telling me this? And she was like, well, because I am really attracted to you, and there's times where I do want to kiss you, and I just hold myself back. And she said, I just want you to know the truth, because if it happens, at least you know the truth.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like I'm hiding from my end anymore.
Correct.
So we got into the point where I said, okay, well, let's stay away from that right now.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the friendship.
Yeah.
So as time went on, I realized how unhappy she was.
Yeah.
Like she would be crying about stuff.
Maybe then she got a taste of you, and then she started.
I was
independent.
independent.
Shit.
I was independent.
Yeah.
Had my own place. Like it wasn't like the fanciest shit, but it was a nice place as well. It was my place, and I liked it in North Miami Beach for $900.
There you go.
I was in college studying computer science. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to say, I definitely was DJing, and I was working.
Yeah.
So it was like, for someone who was 19 years old, that was pretty.
You had your shit together.
My shit was
compared to some 19-year-olds that I know. I was like, God,
girl, right? Like I was on my shit.
Yeah.
So she was hella attracted to that, and she was dating someone years older than her that had a roommate out in Orlando, and she was paying his side of the rent, and she was staying with her uncle. So she was like, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I've always taken care of somebody, like. And she said that's because she said my ex-boyfriend took care of me when we were in high school. I did stay with his family, and I got a taste of like being taken care of. So I've always wanted to do that for somebody, like to But she said, like she said, I rarely see my boyfriend because we are long distance. He's in Orlando. I'm down here. She was like, every time I try to go up there, like, it's always some excuse where he's like, oh, we're not going to have enough time to hang out, or this. I'm like, oh, girl, he cheated on you. Anyways, like, and she's like, girl, I feel the same way, but I just don't know. Like, and she was like, and then, like, it's not like he's going to have a place to stay down here because I'm with my uncle, and I'm just not going to ask for a man to come over. Like,
correct.
I'm like, well, yeah, and you're Haitian. Like, please, be fucking for real. Like,
Caribbeans don't play that shit.
They don't play that shit. Like, no, they don't play that shit.
No.
Like, so it was hard for her. And as a friend, I really did feel bad because I know how it feels to be. I knew how it felt to be with someone who was just like, I like you way more than you like me. And I keep trying. So, eventually, like, we just had like I know it was probably wine night or some kind of like soft liquor or whatever.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of too much to drink, and we started kissing and stuff. And girl, and she went down on me, bitch. I fell in love. Bitch, I lost my motherfucking medulla oblongata. I lost my shit.
Oh my
that
God.
was like at the time one of the best sex I had. I went to school the next day all hippie and happy and shit, all happy as shit in calculus. Oh yeah, how's it going? Oh, girl, yes, me too, girl. I had a great. That was an 8 a.m. class.
Oh my God.
I am not a morning person. So I was, the fact that I was glowing shit, my homegirl was like, girl, what happened to you? I was like, girl, I just got the shit fucked out of me. Do you hear me? And then she brought me right back down to reality. She was like, by who? I was like,
the girl that got a boyfriend.
Right, yeah. She was like, be fucking for real, Bree. I was like, no, well, stop.
But it'd be those fucking like forbidden fruit situations that you've been like, oh, why you gotta be so loud?
And it just kept happening. And then what triggered me one day is when her man called her, and then she just straight was like, I gotta go. And then she went and was talking to him, and then like, was like, I'll just come over later. And I'm like, no, I'm not a side piece.
No.
For this nigga?
Yeah.
This man who,
and you not happy?
You're not happy.
And we're friends with benefits.
You're not happy.
Affecting me.
You're paying for his rent. Like at 19, at that,
that's a lot.
That's a lot. Like you're like, and honestly, he wasn't helping her at all. She hadn't even graduated from high school. Doesn't have a diploma. She's a dropout. Like she, there was nothing
out here making it though, like,
making it work for you. Where you're I think he was like in like public safety or something like that, like a security guard. Like he just wasn't making enough.
Dusty.
That's
motherfucking dusty.
So I got to the point where I was like, I'm not no side piece. I'm not gonna be treated as one. I know that that wasn't your intention.
Yeah.
But that's how I feel. We have to stop doing this.
Yeah, well, your feelings got involved.
Yeah.
That's what
That's all, exactly. My
got
feelings got involved. It wasn't like anyone liked anyone more, but it was like, your situation is different. So then when I got to the point, I said, I'm going to move on. She was like, move on. What does that mean?
Move
and I was like,
you stay with your dusty, I'm moving on.
I'm like, well, girl, it's not like I can't get other girls and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I told her I was going to move on. So she saw that I was like, because she had friends that went to school with me on campus. St. Thomas is only this big at the time. So she was like, oh, you're really moving on. Like, and I was like, yeah, I was 100% clear about what I was doing. And she was like, I'm going to dump him. And back then I was I was like, girl, you playing? And she was like, I'm gonna break up with him.
Did she?
Yeah. Well, let me get to. This is where. So she was like, I'm leaving him. Like, I'm gonna dump him. I'm like, okay, but when you do, you let me out.
Yeah.
So she said that, like, it was like days later, she said she broke up with him. She said she did need some time just to, like, let it out because, and I get it. Like, and I was like, girl, take all the time you need, whatever. And then it was like 2 weeks later, we started hanging out again. Like, she, like, taking it slow in the sense of, like, like, we're not, like, going to rush into a relationship or anything that, but we still was fucking.
Yeah.
Now I'm at the point where I tell my mom, I'm like, oh, I like this girl Liz, like, this is what happened, blah, blah. And my mom is, like, really, really, what's it called? Like, she's one of those people that, like, looks into, who this person is. Like, on Facebook or Instagram.
PI.
Yeah, right.
Bitch, we gonna privately investigate up in this.
She found her on Facebook, which I'm still not a big Facebook person. Like, I have it, but I'm not, like, always on it. She was like, I thought you said she was single. And I was like, well, yeah, she's single now. Like, why? And she was like, she literally just posted a status about her boyfriend. And they're like, they're like mingling on the status. And I was like,
wait, what?
What do you mean? Imagine finding this out from your mother.
So wait, so this bitch was like, I'm about to lose Bree. I gotta come up with this story. I broke up with him. Wink, wink. I didn't break up with him, but I'm gonna have my cake and eat it too.
Yes. So I was like, what did the status say? And so the status has said, if only he fought harder for me. And they were like mingling on the status. And I was like, so she said, my mom sent it to me, and she obviously the first thing she said, I don't want to meet this girl. My mom was living in Tallahassee at the time.
Oh, hell.
So, and she was about to come visit.
Yeah.
Because it was around spring break, she usually would come down and stay for a couple days so we could hang out. And so I was like, how am I going to handle this? So I messaged her. I was like, hey, like, can you come over later? Like, blah, blah, blah. It's like kind of urgent. I want to talk to you guys in person. She came in, girl, I lost my shit. I was like, what the fuck? You're a fucking liar. Blah, blah. I really fucked with you. I really believe that you left this nigga. Blah, blah. She's like, I did leave him, but, like, I still feel how I feel. Like, he didn't fight for me. Like, what if me and you was together for 3 years and I didn't fight for you? But I was like, what the fuck is this guy for me?
Complaining that he was being a fucking dusty ass, and then you was feeling me, but you worried about, bitch, bye. Goodbye. You better than me, because I would have went to jail.
Girl, I was like, this is so fucking dumb.
Nah.
So that was a situation where it was friends with benefits to a situationship to stop. I completely stopped talking to her. Yeah. And then she's like, throughout the summer, she was trying to make up for it, blah, blah. And then a year later, we did get in a relationship.
Oh my God.
We did. A year later.
Finally.
Yeah, a year later. Like,
how'd you know she wasn't fucking with this dude?
I did. That was a problem. Like, it was one of those things where this girl, I will say to this day, I have never had someone fight as hard for me as this girl. Like, she knew she was wrong. Like, she was like, I was wrong. I had a couple situations where I was going through some tough times by myself down here that she was always there for me. Yeah. She came to all my DJ events and supported me. Like, she just, like, was like, whether I'm your girl or not, I'm here for you.
Damn.
I'm gonna be there for you. I've even entertained other girls and like it didn't work out, and she would be like, it's okay, like it's like she genuinely was a friend that really like. But I knew this is where the whole I know this person desires me bullshit came from.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm always desired by this person.
Yeah.
And even when I'm with somebody else. So that's where I always had my friends with benefits as my friends. When really I was just insecure by these people.
Correct.
So eventually I did get in a relationship with her. She was like, I really like, she said, I'm ready. Yeah. I've been single for a while.
And how long did you guys date for?
Off and on. How long did we date? Because we were so like break up, make up, break up, make up,
so
like including the time that it started all the way. Yeah. Oh my God, probably a year or two. I don't know. Because I'm telling you, we broke up, made up all the time. But it was, but what really sealed the deal is when another ex-boyfriend came back into her life and she told me she was in love with both of us, and I was like,
okay, girl, you got abandonment issues.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. It was she had abandonment issues. So I was like, So that was it for me.
Yeah.
From that moment on, we never did anything ever again. We just remained friends. We're still cool to this day.
Yeah.
She moved to New York. She's friends with one of my best friends. Like, and we don't look at each other that way. She has a boyfriend now. Like, she has had a girlfriend since then. Mm-hmm.
I could be her real life Rose.
Girl, but she knows. That shit was crazy. So that is the story to. Did I have a friends with benefits that ended up in yes, it absolutely did. And I also had another friend with benefits that just became a situation that just never went anywhere. But I don't know. See, I don't know how I feel about friends with benefits anymore.
Yeah, no. I give you props for you keeping them, bitch. Cause me, I'm too much of a giving person, and that's that. Like,
yes.
Unless like I'm in my whole phase. Unless I'm in my whole phase. Like,
yeah,
I could do the friends with benefits with guys. Not even friends with like I could dispose of guys like quickly. Like I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to women, I can't because I get too emotionally invested. Because as women, we feel more. We start liking. They give us these butterflies, and it's like, fuck, I want to move in with this bitch, and we just started talking 3 days ago. Like, fuck. But whatever. Again, with men, I think I would be able to do it. But even still, like, it's not cute. It's not entertaining enough. I'm so sorry.
I feel that. No, I feel like if I was to step back into like some kind of hoe phase or something, it can't be with my friends. Like, it has to be like
complete stranger.
It has to be like someone new.
Go download Raya.
I just said I need to get on that app. I need to get on that app, y'all. I need to get on that app.
I heard you gotta have a membership to go on it. Like, you have to be invited, and then it's only membership wise. So you have to pay. So, bitch, but you know me. I've never been on Tinder. I've never been on Hinge. I've helped my friends put their shit together, but I can't do it.
I need that. Me and my homegirl in Houston was just saying that. I need better quality dates. Like, no, yeah. So, I can't do it now. Like, when it comes to friends with benefits, I can't do it now. It's too messy. It's never balanced. Like, it's always some bullshit. Like, I'm just, nah. I can't do it. It worked when it worked in my younger years. I will say
friends
that.
with benefits, y'all.
Look,
friends with benefits.
Look, she ain't doing it. So she's not doing it.
I can't. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know.
We have so much life left in us. Who really knows? But like, I know right now that is not what I'm manifesting.
Yeah, no.
I am not manifesting.
You out here trying to build an empire.
I really am.
So
partner or nothing.
Yeah, like
partner or nothing. Like, I'm not looking for a friends with benefits. I'm not even looking for like just a sexual partner. Like right now, I'm just because it's
a weird world out there lately. Okay?
The economy is different.
It is, bitch. You helping me or what?
Girl.
You helping me or what?
Are you bringing something to the table? Other than just sex? Because I've had that. Like, no, I can't, y'all. I can't. I don't know how y'all feel about friends with benefits.
Let us know.
Please. We are curious, like curiosity. That.
Yeah.
Like, I just let us know if you feel like it's messy. Let us know like your experience with friends with benefits. Like,
yes, please.
Are you still friends?
Yeah.
With some of these people that you had friends with benefits with. Like, let us know.
Yeah, please.
We want to know.
Please
We
like,
wanna know.
share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Drop it in the comments on YouTube and let us know because we want to know your story.
We do. We definitely do. But we'll definitely be back.
We will.
Stay tuned.
Stay
This is
tuned.
Queer and Cool with Taleya Chung-Lee.
BreeDaddy.
All right, bitches.
See y'all next time. Bye, y'all.
Oh my God.
We are so silly.
Bitch, we were right on time too.
Okay.